Dear friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time zone, I salute you as you come in. Do well to welcome other people. As you come in, do well to welcome other people. I salute you from here. We are here this morning to do one thing and one thing alone, to open your eyes to see that the freedom that we are all fighting for, that is as possible as anything you can ever think of. Because many people look at the freedom that we are all fighting for, and they see it to be something that is impossible, something that cannot be achieved. But with this program this evening, I'm going to open your eyes to see that what the Biafrans are fighting for is more than achievable, and we have achieved it long time before now, and we are ready and prepared to do it again, to give to our people the life that they all deserve. So, my people, as you come in, please do well to share this program. As you come in, do well to share this program so that more people will come in. As you come in, if you're a new person, do well to like, subscribe, and share to all the platforms that you are in. That is the only way we'll have more people on this broadcast this evening. So as you come in, do well to share it. That is the first assignment you do whenever you come to our page, to make the message go viral, to make the world hear the voice of the Biafrans, to make the people that need to get the message, for the message to get to them. That is the work we are doing here, and that is what we'll continue to do until Biafra is restored. We don't have any other duty but to make sure that the gospel is preached, and that gospel is the message of the freedom of the Biafrans. I'm going to discuss with us the image I have on the screen, because many people that are surprised, just as I was when I bumped into this very healthy history of Botswana. Those that are as surprised as I am, we do the same thing that I that I just did. But at the course of this program, we will all understand why it is important we discuss about this. Because when you are looking for something that no other person has ever achieved, you have to show it, more especially in Africa. You have to show Africa people that this thing is actually achievable. Look at where it has been done, even though it is not done the way we are doing it now, but this is exactly a similar case of what we are clamoring for. So that is what we are about showing you this evening, that the quest for Biafrans achieving it is as simple as ABCD, and is something that other Africans has done and it worked for them. It's something that they have done and it worked for them, and we the Biafrans will do it better, and it is going to work for us. We're going to listen to a song to boost the morale, our morale. If you are an Igbo Biafran, you listen attentively to this song. It has a lot of message to send, both to encourage those that are weak in the struggle and to energize those that are still very strong, to tell them to keep moving, that everything is going the way it should be and everything will fall in place at the due time. I want you to listen to this song. It is an encouraging song that will tell you, once you start doing something, if you did not, if you are not consistent in that thing, you might not achieve much. That is what this song is all about. And is maybe one day will tell the singer or another person might do some adjustment on this song, and it will fit in on these noble men and women that are fighting for the people of Biafra today. Let's go there. Listen to this song of our brother Ajofia Nnewi.
Adugwo na ọ dara ugwu. Dinta chụga anụma enwe ego onye mgbachido onye bụ nkwụkwụ n'alụ n'efu. Chikomelụ diji alụ na ifọkọlụ n'ubi. Onye zelibo mbụ n'obi akara ọkụ ozi ekene ka m jiri ga. Amalụsi ebe ngo. Amalụ n'ọdụ nsọ. Nkwudolu ụkọ ọgụ. Mmadụ ka eji aka. Robinson Chukwudumma. Eji na-amụ n'ọgbọ ọgụ. Mmadụ na-atọ ụtọ. Wegatara onye egwu nke ibu ọjụla ase bịa bụ ụbọchị nke ego ya eme. Na nsogbu ara ka ọrụ ụsụ. Uro ife ndị na-ata. Na ya ebudu chi ga-azụ. Ọdụm kọ na nlọ. Ka makụ n'aka n'ụzọ n'onu emeghe ka ma akpọ n'ukwu ọza. Ekatara iru jebas. Ọgarapụrụ ọkụmụ ndị ụzọ. Ọzachala oku mkpọrọ n'ụlọ. Zana mbaza nke ego. Amalitichala oku gbake aka. Ọbụrụ maka uru na isi ego. Ọ chọrọ mgbada bịa kwuru osi wele ebunu n'ahịa aka. Ibedu mmadụ godube ha. Iri ya amị na mpịọ mpịọ. Etu osiri somiri jeri somu nnekwa na ọṅụ jukwuru m obi. Onye agbara ụdị agbara ọna. Iru aghara ịtọ ya mụ. Ezi enyi m si rọbi. Mụ na gị kpọrọ iru. Meri kuberi. Onye chọrọ ka oge emeri. Ya nwụkwa ọdachi ọsọ. Onye dị ugwu. Ọya darịrị mkpọrọ. Ọdịgbuolu gajọ mmadụ. Elu onye ilo. Osisi bụrụ ga atụ mkpa. Jiri ya ọnụ. Onye jụrụ ife jiri du ọlịbe ndị du nyaliba nke arụ. Elu echi eji ha na-agha ya aja. Ụgbọ ọkwọ ngafu jenu na-eme na ihe. Imerụ setikwu aka gị. Ndadụrụ na-agụ n'ego. Nda na-eji n'afọ eju. Oke gaba na aka. Akụkọ ikolu n'ubi. Ọya bawanye kwụba. Ọfọdụ ofu nnukwu mmanwụ. Osisi akụbalụ n'ubi. Nwoke ji na-ere ana. Onye zọwara ọbịa pụta ụlọ. Agbụdugbu eke enye. Uche odelukwa. Mkpume na Nnewi. Ogige egbochi enyi. Ebunu na-eri n'ude. Eji okwu pụtara ife. Eze mba inu amụ. Afịa ọma na-elu onwe. Enyela eze ya echi eze. Ọjị ugo asụ afịa. Ọnụ na-abụ akwa mmiri. anụnụ na-eri nri enu chekwuru dulinde ana prọfesọ Alphonsus Nwosu nke na-abụ maka arụ ike aṅụrị zuru oke na-esi n'ezi omume n'ime agha okirikiri ife ụgbọrụdio niile ilo na-asị na-egwu ọkpọ n'oge mmerụ mkpochi onye makwa na ji ya etu ome oge pụtara utobemekwa oke ebe isi Nwosu ana udu dị mba na agụ ogburu agaghị m ụba agbaji ụzọ onye ukwu nso eje mba ugegbe nji ahụ ụzọ arịrị ugwu maka onye udo ọrụ Nwosu lụrụ ugbo ebubelu ngalụ achọ ụfọ o ji enwe mbụ niile nwere ntaji anya ebe ọ gara ọgbasi ọgbajiri bichara omedogbara ọzọ bichara omedochire ọgbachiri olu nwoke ụzọ ka ọ na-emegide nwanyị merụ ntinye na mwepụ ọdụrụ ọnị mara iko merụ kedụlụ onye ọ nọ n'anụ malụ ọwa ya ọdụ n'ọnụ ya n'ọnụ anyị eze afọ juru ka ọ bụ onye asịrị ya jide ka o ji ya bido gaa n'ihu ije awere ije awere njọ ụkwụ apụnaghị ama ebe nọ n'isi ụgbọ ndị ahụ bolu gị azọ kwasị na ya ya bụ onye mere ọpụpụ na mbata isi ya aka ya arụ sụrụ ọka ya atọ ọka ana m ekpuchi okike ruru mmụọ na anụ ha bịa gbalụ gị ọgụ n'aka nri na aka ekpe wepụrụ m ndị ose ọbara gbukwara ego ndị ọkụ ụka aka mmụọ.
Thank you, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you. This song, whenever I listen to it, I drive. It gives me courage. The weddings there gives me courage, and a lot of things are embedded in this song. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpa, ndị boro ha igu bụ Biafrans, anya ya ha zụdoro ọkpa na anya wụ igwe anyị boro fa, anya ya zụdoro ya ọkpa n'ọnụ ya. This assignment has been given to them to liberate the Biafrans, and we the Biafrans can never be the ones that will be drawing them back. I salute all of you. Chidera Christian, I salute you from here. And my own sister Diana. Mother Diana, I salute you also from here. Greetings from my end. May Elohim continue to strengthen each and every one of you for always being there. As you come, do well to share the program, like, subscribe if you're a new timer. This song that we're listening to, because many people will not understand the parables there. But this song started by saying, na dintachi ya no menwe onye mgbachido na anya wụ nkwụkwọ narụ n'efu. That if a hunter went to the forest to hunt for an animal, and he went there and arose the animals, and he didn't have somebody that will be on the other side to walk alongside with the hunter to make sure that the animal did not have any escape route. Our brother said that every toiling and the labor that the hunter put in to chase this animal out will be an effort in futility. It will be a vain effort because all the effort, all the strength, all the energy he puts in to see if he can catch the animal will be a waste of time. But in Biafra struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that a hunter, and Simon Ekpa is the man behind the scene, the other side, to make sure that the animal that we are all pursuing will not escape. Ọsịdịntachi ya n'enweghị onye mgbachido ya bụ nkwụkwụ narụ n'efu aja were were ogwu alụla emeghị nchịkọ melodi ji alụ na ife ọkọrọ n'ubi onye eze elibu mbụ n'obi Simon Ekpa na ozi ekene ka m jiri bịa amalụsi ebi ngo amarụ na ọ dị ụsọ. If not for this man, our life will be sorry in this place, in Biafra land. We would have been like those that are asking God, why us? Why did you created us? There are a lot of people like that today that are asking these questions. Why us? We are not among those that are asking today, why us? Why are we in this mess? Why are we in this? Why is our life like this? Because Elohim in his mercy send people for us that will define for us what our life is and what our life should be. And we, the people that their lives are being defined for them, are not going to be foolish enough to be playing on the gallery. That is one of the things we are not going to do. Like I told us today, I just want us briefly to look at this. This thing has been given. I wanted to come up earlier today, but I could not. Then I said that I must come this evening for us to rub minds together on this very surprising thing that I find out. Maybe some other people might have known about this country called Botswana, but there's something happening in this very small country that you will call a landlocked. But there's something that is happening there that in your whole giant of Africa, it have never happened before. And that is the things we are going to be looking at this evening. Let me put up the link. Mazi Sonny, I can see you. You are welcome, my brother. Mwachineke. Ezbo Mwachineke. You're welcome. Let me put up the link for those that will want to join. And I would love somebody to join me today. I don't just want to be the only person speaking here. Somebody should please join me today, even if it's for a minute. I just want to hear your own view. From the things that we are discussing, I want to hear your own view. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you have to say. Biafrans want to hear it. A lot of people want to hear it. People want to know what is your own view in these things that we are talking about. Is this thing we are fighting for? Is it realistic? This thing we are fighting for, what do you think about it? This thing we are fighting for, are we making a mistake? This thing we are fighting for, what view, from which angle are you seeing it? As the Biafrans has already told you, the angle we are seeing it is that we are never going to stop fighting for our freedom until our freedom is achieved. And that is what is going to be. From the picture that you're seeing on the screen, these are three chiefs. During the days of colonial masters in the 1980s, these three gentlemen you're looking at, they lived in England. Probably they are one of those finest men that was taken to England either through by slavery or through any other means that the Caucasians used to use and adopt our people and send them to their land. These three men were one of those that we are taking. But there's something that is unique about these three people that I want us to discuss today. And also point out to what their sacrifice of these people, what it brought to Botswana, even as we are speaking today. That's why I need another person on this studio, so that maybe if you have a knowledge of what Botswana, maybe you have traveled to Botswana, or maybe you know somebody from there, or maybe where you're living in the country where you're residing, you know anybody from Botswana that is living there with you. I will want to talk to you on this studio today. Because there's something I want to reveal to us. There's something I saw today that I want to discuss with us. These three people, when they came back to their land in Botswana in those days, remember that this is the era of the colonial masters' rule. These are the time that the colonial masters pick stooges from each African country that will continue their hegemonic tendency and their slavery tendency on other Africans. But there's something that these people did that made them to deserve my own respect. They came back and see the way their people are living. They came back and see the type of life, the way their people are living their life like an animal. And they went back to Britain, not in an escape route, not like you are being advised today. If you know you cannot cope up in Nigeria, if you see a way to Japa, Japa. If you are in Biafra land and you know you cannot wait and fight for Biafra to be restored and you want to Japa, Japa and all that. These people did not just Japa, they went to Britain to talk to them. That they wouldn't want Botswana to continue in the colonial master's rule. That they want something that will look like freedom. Follow me. These three gentlemen did not specifically ask for total independence from the colonial master's rule. But what they asked for is the same thing that Ojukwu asked for 1967-1970. Ojukwu asked for regional government. And these people asked Britain that they want to go back. They don't need anything from them because Britain offered them money, they offered them position, they offered them a lot of things, just like they are doing for other people. But these ones insisted and said, we don't need silver nor gold. What we need is a fair treatment to our people where our people can strive. A situation where our people can live like human beings. That is all we asked. And we want to go back to Botswana to see what we can achieve. How we can lead our people. What we can give, what we can deliver to our people. These three men said, this is the only thing we want. And surprise, surprise, it was granted. And these three chiefs came back. Botswana, if you go to the map, African map or the map of the world, you will see that Botswana is one of those countries that are landlocked. They don't have seas around them. They don't have any river. They don't have anything around them. They are landlocked. But there's one unique something about this country. They have gold and it's like they also have diamond. These people begin to make good use of the things that they have to work for their people. Like I once told us, that everything that is government is all about interest. Whose interests are you protecting in your government as a people? If you are a Nigerian today and you were asked, whose interests are your leaders protecting? You will get confused. Because you know that they are never for you from the onset. You know it within yourself. It's written all over you. That from the onset, there have never been a leader that was there for you. But if you ask Biafrans, we will count number of persons that have always been there for us. We will mention our internal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, for you. Mention Philip Effiong for you. Mention a lot of other people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and many other people that are working side by side with them. That these are men and women that have Biafrans at heart. Just the same way that these three gentlemen has Botswana at heart. And what they wanted to achieve is to stop the migration of Botswanas from Botswana to the slave country. What they fought for is to make sure that Botswanas will be comfortable in Botswana. And this is the best thing that will ever happen to any people. That you are comfortable in your own land. That you are comfortable in the home, in your own ancestral home. That you don't need to go to America. That you mustn't go to Britain for you to become somebody. That you mustn't travel to Canada or whatever they call it for you to make an estimate. That you mustn't travel to all these Sahara people for you to define your life. If you go to Libya today, our people that are dying on daily basis, even as I'm speaking today in Libya, they are numerous. You can't number them.
You cannot number them. But do you know why all these things are happening? Because the sacrifice that these three gentlemen paid, what they did in Botswana, nobody has been able to achieve it in other African continents. There are still other African continents that can still boast of one thing or the other, but this Botswana lifestyle, the thing makes me go gaga. What these people were able to achieve for their people. And this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. This is what Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Republic government in exile, these are the things we are all fighting for. To make sure that our people, the generations unborn, will enjoy the way people in Finland, people in Dubai, people in all these countries that are free, what they are enjoying. As I'm studying and looking at this account of this Botswana and what that brought them to where they are today, that Botswana as a country, that is why it is good to form a country or a nation from people of the same descent. There's never been a place in the world that diversity in nature and multicultural nonsense has ever yielded fruit. These people, as they begin to manage their country, sell the little things that they are generating from the land to build their economy, a time came that they have a challenge of building a university, a world-class university. That university, I think, is it, they also used to call that their university Cambridge, just like what you have in Britain, because everything they are doing, they are mimicking Britain. But this university, for them to build it, according to history, that every family in Botswana, every single one of them in Botswana donated one cow. Every family in Botswana donated one cow. And you know what they did with that cow? They said they just imagine where, like the Biafrans now, over 80-something million families of the Biafran people. Or let me just say 50 million families of the Biafran people bring one cow for a particular project. Imagine where 50 million cows are kept. And what you can achieve with 50 million cows. They said that these cows were sold to the Westerners, to the Western world. They sell the cow to them. Some of them will buy it and use it for their beefs. Some of them will buy it and use it for their animal husbandry and many other things that they want to use it for. But the Botswanas now collected the money and invested it in building the university. They never went for loan. They did not run to Britain like that the Fulanis will want to run to China, run to India, run to Dubai, run to Burkina Faso, run to any country, Niger, run to anybody, even run to the extent of running to an individual, a country, running to an individual in the United States for them to borrow money to them. Botswana people did not went out to loan money. They looked inward. What do we have? What we have, what can it do for us? They used this money that they sold with the cow that everybody contributed. Everybody contributed and built that university. That today in Botswana, not only do you go to school from primary to secondary and to the university level without your parents having headache of paying 1 naira. A standard quality education. Not like the one in the Zoological Republic, any state that declares a free education, the teachers will stop coming to work. If you go there, your children will just go and play and come back looking like pigs that were thrown in the mud. And that is the way they will continue. 1, 2 days, 3 days, they tell you that the teachers have gone on strike, that the governor or the president that declared the free education has not been able to pay them their salary for the past 100 years. Yes. Because in a situation you can owe a teacher that you're paying nothing. It's only in the Zoological Republic that teachers are using their money. Hey, God. God. Thank you for Biafra and Simon Banjoko and our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We would have been living like animals. Imagine the account of what we are getting some information from Anambra that the teachers, upon the high cost and the high rising of things in the Zoological Republic as it stands today, that the teachers are being paid, some of them are paid 48,000, some of them are paid 50,000, and from it you will enter transport to anywhere that they posted you to. If you listen to some of the teachers, you will begin to cry with them. Where you're earning 50,000 and your transport to where you are teaching, to the school where they post you, every day you are spending not less than 3,008 or 4,000, as the case may be. You multiply it by 5, multiply it by 4. Then you will not know how much is there any money left, or you are borrowing. God, sometimes I don't know how these people are making it. I don't know how these people are breathing. I don't know how these people are surviving. My sister Margaret, you are welcome. Somebody should click on the link there. I want somebody to come. I want to hear from Franca Okonkwo. You're welcome. I want to hear from somebody today. I want another person to also lend his or her voice to what we are saying. In Botswana, you are going to school. Your children will go to school free of charge. When I say free of charge, is both the school uniform, everything, your sandals, your shoe, your stockings, everything, the school is providing it 100% for you to the university level. And not only that, do you know the mind-blowing something that made me to say, I must come. I must discuss about it. You can go and make your own verifications. In Botswana, those that are in the university are being paid salary for them to go and study. And it's not just penny that they are being paid. They are not just being paid penny. They are being paid
This is
serious amount
another
of
eye
money.
opener. Something that you don't know.
It's not just penny that they are being paid, but very serious amount of money they are being paid. Serious amount of money. For example, The currency of Botswana to Nigerian useless naira is about 127 naira to one Botswana plunge. One Botswana plunge is about 127 naira, useless naira. And each student is being paid. Just sit down and do this mathematics. For you to see the life people are even living in this Africa. And these are the reasons. That's why I said somebody should come here. If you have any Botswana living in Canada with you, I want to know. If you have any Botswana living in Europe with you, I want to know. If you have any Botswana living in Asia country with you, I want to know. These people that don't travel because they are living comfortably in their own country. They are living comfortably. Very, very comfortable in their country. They don't travel like the Biafrans are all over the world. These people, according to the lady that was interviewed, because this thing is unbelievable. The lady said, one of the university students that was interviewed, she said that those that are living in the school hostel, those living inside the school premises, are being paid 1.5 million. 1.5 million plunge. If you multiply 1.5 to the useless naira you have today, you will see that a student in Botswana is richer
Exist
than
in Africa.
than many businessmen in Biafra land, in the Zoological Republic. Because I did the calculation, 1.5 million is around almost 100 and something million useless naira. Then those that are living outside the school, that are not living in the school hostels, are being paid 1.9. They added 400 to their own. Just for them to be coming to school, just for them to come and get a quality education. And the question that I want to ask you that are listening to me today, if your child is being paid such money, you as the parent, you don't have anything to labor for. No headache of how am I going to pay school fees. No headache of how am I going to see my children through college. Your life, you will live longer life. You will live more healthier. And not only that, in Botswana, you have this right to health care, free of charge. It doesn't matter what you're suffering from. Every hospital is free of charge to Botswana citizens. What else? How else can people live as a free people? How else can people live a comfortable life? How else? What else what else are we fighting for if not this? In a situation where you can be proud of who you are. In a situation where you can be proud of your country. In a situation where you can beat your chest and say, this is my home. But today in the Zoological Republic, can you proudly beat your chest and say, this is your home? It is not possible. And that is why the Biafrans are fighting. There are many other things that surround this Botswana. They are just managing their economy, growing their economy, and investing it on their people. Investing it on their people. Hey, oh my God. Leaders will come in and what they are planning, because this is the way, this is the orientation that have been given to them. This is the foundation that have been laid for them. That is why we are telling you, like those people that will say, what will make it now that if Biafra come, that people will not start killing themselves. You are the most, you are not seeing far. Let me not say the other word. You're not seeing far. Foundation of every country, nation, family matters a lot. The foundation you laid, that is what will carry the next generation. The laws you practice, how you enforce it. These laws, is it for everybody? Or is this laws sentimental? Is this laws selective? Are there selective laws? But when the law is applicable to the rich and applicable to the poor, everybody will cut it coat according to his size. There's something that I was studying, looking at today about Dubai. Do you know one thing about Africa, that why Africa can never progress? They don't believe in advancement. They believe African person will believe once he have made one achievement like this, he glories on that one single achievement till eternity comes. The Prince of Dubai of recent have started a different project that we hand over, I think is year 2028 or thereabout. He look at the Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is a building, a high-rising building that everybody is traveling to Dubai. Many people travel to Dubai just to see Burj Khalifa. And the Prince of Dubai know that in the nearest future that people will grow tired, people will not be interested in coming to see Burj Khalifa again. And his building, he have projected a vision to build a ring light around Burj Khalifa. That ring light will also be a building of its own. And another building that will be like Burj Khalifa, but this building will be rotating. It will be twisting. It will be turning. The building is not going to be erected and it will not be in a place. This building will be making move. That the people living in that building, maybe you are looking at the east today, maybe the next morning your house will be facing the west or north or south. So you will be looking around Dubai on daily basis, according to the time frame that they feel, how they fix it, how they want to rotate it. These are visions so that people will never get tired of coming to Dubai. People will never get tired of coming to Dubai. But if it's in Africa that they build a Burj Khalifa, every one of them, everybody would have relaxed. If it's in Nigeria, that is the advert you will be seeing all over the place till eternity comes. The only thing that they will not be doing is, every government that comes will tell you that the toilet, they want to fix it, that the toilet has broken, and some of the glasses, the bulletproof glasses that they used to build the Burj Khalifa, that one of the glass that they gum is no longer very firm, and they want to do some renovation. So they will sign out to billions of dollars. They will keep on signing dollars for that particular Burj Khalifa till eternity come. Sorry about that. They will keep on signing money for that Burj Khalifa. Today they tell you they want to renovate presidential office. Next year they are renovating it with billions of naira. The upper year is the kitchen with billions of naira. The other day it will be the wardrobe with billions of naira. The other day it will be a car park with billions of naira. And this is the life you want to live, where you have visionless leaders, gluttonous and greedy men and women in the system of government. People that does not have your growth, your future at heart. People that want in every slightest opportunity, they want to steal you. They want to steal you and put in their pocket. They want to steal your next 20, 50 generation and they will pocket it in their pocket. And nobody will ask them what they are doing. If anybody rises up like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa to ask, what are you people doing? This is not the life the people living in this part of the world should be living. The people living in this part of the world should be living like princes and princesses. They will look for you in any part of the world where you are to kidnap you. Why must you say it? They will call it an incitement. But in Botswana, children are going to school at ease. You go there, you study. If you're sick, you don't need to get the headache. You don't have money to go to hospital, and you have been suffering of this. You don't know how to do it. You just go to hospital and you'll be attended to free of charge, because there's a government of the people. These are people that are landlocked. But their people are enjoying more than every other countries in the African continent that are not landlocked. The giant of Africa, their citizen cannot eat 3 square meal or 2 square meal comfortably. Their citizen cannot eat 2 square meal comfortably, let alone talking of making any investment or something. Let alone thinking of doing any other thing outside the food. Because the people you have as your leaders, what they want from you is just to be able to scavenge on daily basis. What should be your dream and vision in life is how to eat food. That's why once you come across a Nigerian, once you touch a Nigerian, he will tell you that food. If they want to protest, they are protesting about food. If there's anything that will make them come out to the street, it must be about food. None of them had grown this appetite of food. But the Biafrans has been trained. From 1967, 1970, we are trained for that 3 years that we have a land and sea blockade. Our fathers trained their children to kill the appetite for food. That there are more important things than food. The freedom is more important than food. That there are more other things to look into than food. That you might eat food today and become useless tomorrow. But if you secure your freedom, you have secured the future. Every other countries that are fighting today, they're not fighting because they have not eaten. They are not fighting because there's scarcity of fuel. They are not fighting because they can no longer afford a cup of garri. But go to the internet, listen to those so-called Nigerians. The only thing that is coming out from their mouth is the cup of garri have increased, the cup of rice have increased. We can no longer buy kerosene. We can no longer buy gas. Everything that they are thinking that is in their brain are all embedded on food. They don't think beyond food. But those other countries that are thinking beyond food. If you go to Burkina Faso today, you will see what Ibrahim Traoré is doing. The other day, I just have a pinch. And one of these days, I'll also bring to you update on what that young man is doing, his achievements, what he's doing in Burkina Faso. That is what these three men laid the foundation in Botswana. That today Botswana citizens are not worried that they are not among those that are hunting for visa. And I want to believe within me that if you want to travel to US or travel to any other part of the country as a Botswana citizen, that the way they will treat you will be different from the way they will treat any other African person. Yes, because they know that these people, they are unique people. They don't travel like that. And not because they don't have the money to travel, but because they are comfortable in their country. So whenever they see you, they welcome you with open arms. What can we do for you? Because they know that you're not running away from your country. They will not say they will not give you visa. Just like you now, if you apply, you want to go to US. Which mama born you where you won't go apply for US visa? Go and apply now. If it will not take you like 10 years, they'll tell you, if you want to apply for Canada visa now, you want to relocate to Canada, you must have a million, over 70 million naira that will be there for at least 9 months or thereabout. Because they know you are running. So they want to be sure that you're not bringing your criminality to their land, that at least you have something that is giving you money. Because all of them want somebody that are innovative, that will come and add to their country. They don't want anybody that will come and become a parasite, like many Africans are parasite to themselves. They are not innovative, they are not advancing, they are not progressive, they don't want to do anything for themselves, they just want to be there. They just want to make sure that everything that is left for the next generation, that they finish it before they die. That is the type of mindset of the people you see today in the helm of affairs. These are the kind of life you see people living and they are proud of it. But not these people you're looking at on this picture. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that if you are a poor person, you cannot fight for freedom. What he meant by a poor person is not mainly because you don't have money in your pocket. Poor mentality. You cannot see beyond your nose. You are a wretched person. You are poor in your thinking. You are poor the way you articulate things. You are poor in your vision. You are poor in your sight. You cannot see beyond the very thing that you have at hand. That's why if you meet a Nigerian, he will tell you, no, he don't want to know about what is. Hi, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. And this is the type of life they have groomed you to live. And that is how you intend to live till you pass away. You exit the stage without affecting your generation, without doing anything meaningful with your life, with the life on the potentials that God gives to you. You will just exit the stage and cease to exist on the surface of the earth, and you'll be forgotten. These three men, till eternity come, Botswana will not play with them. They are their heroes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our internal leader, Simon Ekpa Njoku, and many men, those that are fighting, our foot soldiers, the men on ground, he consoled them, Philip perfumed them. Their name will never be forgotten. And you that is doing one thing or the other. Do you know those people that contributed one cow? That's why I'm telling you, you that are contributing your dollars, $1, $2, $5, and those that is even contributing from home, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, as the case may be, it is not in vain. On that day, the names of all these people that contributed to see that Biafra is achieved, their name will be written in gold in a place that will be a place, a tourist center, where people will come and see the people that really fought to give the Biafrans the life that their people, their children are living. Just like people are going for tourism now in Botswana. And those men that contributed those cows, their names are written. Their names was placed in front of the university that was built. If you go there, if your father, your forefather, your great grandfather was part of those that contributed one cow, you see your father's name there. So when you come to the school, you are studying where your great grandfather paid for. So what you will literally enjoy is the money that have been paid, deposited, just like somebody that bought shares. You are now eating the proceed of those shares. Ifediche, you're welcome. I salute you from here. This is what we want our people to have. Not a life of we don't know what tomorrow will look like now. If we chifuta, ayana manage. May God forbid. May God forbid bad thing. We will not live, our children will not live the life of Ifechi Futan. Whatever tomorrow bring, our children will be people that will be optimistic and focused, knowing fully well that this is what our agenda is and this is what we want to achieve. Our children will be people of vision. They will not be like the visionless people you see in the Zoological Republic today. If you ask any of them, what do you expect? Somebody was asked, how is 2025 going to be? And he's telling you that he's not seeing anything that is meaningfully going to change in the way it is today. So everybody should go and guide his loins that probably it is still going to be the same thing in 2025. So literally they have already projected and impregnated your next future, which is because tomorrow is your future. Next tomorrow is that future you have been dreaming for. And if you don't fight for it, your name is sorry. Your name is sorry. So they already have impregnated your future, which is 2025, with another agony and another dimension of complaint and gnashing of teeth. You get the point now. And this is what you want to continue your life with. Biafran say no, never again. We have gone this part and our children will not. Our children will not now, not tomorrow, not ever, live their lives like an animal. Live their life like people that doesn't have any future. Live their life like fatherless children. Live their lives like vagabonds that are traveling all over the place, that doesn't have a place to stay. Our children will not wander, will not be a wanderer in the world. Because the caliphate through Britain and the Western world wants the Biafrans to be a wanderer in the world. But the Biafra Republic government in exile has come to change that very fate of the Biafrans. The narrative have changed. We will no longer be a wanderer in the world. Just like if you walk around, travel around the world, it will be rare to see a Botswana citizen in anywhere suffering, either in Libya, or in any other part of the world. Apart from they just want to go for sightseeing or to travel to see other places and come back to their country. They are comfortable in their place. That is what we want to deliver to the people of Biafra. And that is what is going to be. And no mortar, no being will stop it from coming.
So thank you, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you. And nobody wants to come. I just want to hear the voice of our beloved Biafran people. But at the absence of that, I want to salute each and every one of you, more especially those that are in this program today. Ife Diche and our sister Margaret Nwada Isbo Nwada and Franca. I salute you, Margaret, again, and Sonny, I salute you, my sister Diana, and the Chidera, I salute you from here. I salute everyone that came for this program, both those I can see through their comments and those that I cannot see. May Elohim continue to bless you. May Elohim make the light of his countenance to shine upon you and be gracious to you both now and forevermore. He said, don't forget, your eyes must remain on the ball. Your eyes must remain on the ball. Our destination is Biafra. If you know what you are doing that is good, keep on doing it. Do not say, I'm tired. After all, we have done this for a very long time. I just have to have a break. Many people say they want to have a break. And we are not blaming them because it's not everybody that is called to do the job. So anybody that wants to have a break is free to do so. But those that are consistently doing the job of Elohim, the man that have created them to this job, may God continue to bless every one of you. May God continue to make the light of his countenance to shine upon you and keep you safe until Biafra comes. He said, sorry, I am busy. I will join next time. Okay, Margaret, I will also want to hear the voice of our own mother, Margaret. Maybe tomorrow evening, we'll be coming also tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will come in the morning and just go, we come in the evening. So, Margaret, I would love to hear from you next time and keep up the good work. Elohim will reward each and every one of us according to our works. Thank you so much and
People of goodwill,
see you
this
tomorrow.
is another eye.
See you tomorrow, people. I love each and every one of you. May God continue to bless you and bless the work you do.